The most loved pastry in the building, the Kiffles. They're here. And today we're bringing you 30 of them in an assortment where you can get all these delicious pastries that are all handmade by your family. Nick Kociolek is here with us today.
Hey, everyone.
A recipe that your mom started making back when you were a kid.
Yes.
And she was making them just to kind of like, you know, get a little extra money and everything for the family.
Exactly.
And it turned into a full-on business, one that you adore, one that I adore, and one that we can get to your door or any door in America. I didn't even plan that.
Nice.
And today we have it for you. Customer top rated, right? Customer top rated. Our customers love these. They come in a beautiful box. So if you're sending them to somebody, you can do that for $20 on Easy Pay. You're going to get 30 of them. Now, how many of them am I going to get in the? I'm going to get 10 apricot. I love the apricot, by the way. Super traditional Eastern European pastry. You're going to get the 10 of the walnut, 5 of the raspberry, 5 of the prune.
Yes.
All of them delicious. M91225 is your item number. Customer top rated. We just got these back in stock. Okay, let's get into these right away. Let's show everybody what a Kiffle is. Okay, so come on in. I want you to see. This is like this beautiful crust on the outside, super flaky.
Yes.
And then when I open that up, look, you can see. Look at that. So tell us, how do you make these?
Well, it comes from a buttercream cheese recipe, and what makes our Kiffle so unique, Alberti, is the fact that we're doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm talking, we make the dough from scratch, we bring it over to our bakers, they use a wooden rolling pin to roll to that proper thinness. You're gonna see those layers when you bite into there. You're gonna be that flakiness, the layers, the work they put in to make that final product melt in your mouth, and then to top it, we're bringing these amazing, our 4 most popular flavors with us. But you're gonna taste that little flakiness, like you said, with the buttercream cheese dough, sweetness, but then the fillings will be the star players as well.
And I will tell you this, the dough, it turns creamy when it hits your tongue.
It really
right?
does,
Because it literally, that's when you really are like, wait a minute, I can taste the cream cheese. Okay, so that's the apricot. Tell us about the apricot, because it's bright, it's beautiful.
Exactly.
How do you guys make it?
You knocked it right out of the park there, Alberti. So what we do is we look for the lightest color apricots, and what that's gonna do, it's gonna give you the perfect tanginess, little tartness, but with that butter cream cheese dough, the sweetness, it's going to melt in your mouth. This is actually my favorite. It's not like a jam. It's more of a butter, so it's going to be thick. You're really going to taste apricots when you bite into that.
Then we have the walnut.
The walnut.
Because again, this is traditional Eastern European recipe. And of course, you're going to have the walnut. It's like a walnut paste. Now, many people are picking up more than one at this $20 Easy Pay. Continue placing your orders, but let's take a look at this.
So the walnut, Alberti. So what we do is we get our walnuts in direct from California. We actually hand grind them in our facility. We control the amount of nuts compared to sugar. A lot of bakeries just put too much sugar in things, so you can't let the nuts really shine through.
Show this side too. Show this side over here.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You can see how filled they are from end to end. Now, we use whole eggs. We're using pure vanilla, so when you bite into that, you're going to taste that quality. The walnut, huge seller. Apricot, again, the raspberry we're bringing in too.
You get 10 of the walnut, 10 of the apricot, 5 of the raspberry, 5 of the prune.
Yes.
Let's go right into the raspberry.
The raspberry.
Because the raspberry is bright.
Yes.
And there's this beautiful tang to the raspberry.
So again, you're going to see those layers, and again, perfect word there, the tanginess. So you're going to get a little tanginess with the red raspberries. Again, you can see it's filled from end to end, and you can see all those layers in there. That's from our bakers using a wooden rolling pin to really kind of, putting a lot of elbow grease into this to make that final product, Alberti, taste as good as like it's coming out of your kitchen, your Baba's kitchen.
Listen, we have fewer than 800 remaining.
Wow.
It is impossible for us to get Kiffle Kitchen on air at QVC. When one of my very first gourmet holidays was with you.
Yes.
Nick, you were like one of my very first guests. It was like your first time and my first time.
Yep.
And I will tell you that this brand, time and time again, people say, how can we get more Kiffle Kitchen? How can we get more Kiffles back? It's impossible to get. Look at how they are all packaged for you. We still have one more flavor to go through, but I want you to see. Look, there's even bubble wrap around them.
Multiple layers, too. You're going to get multiple layers. These are coming fresh as well. So you can dig right in, or you can freeze them for up to 6 months. But yeah, we'll continue on that.
You won't freeze them. You'll eat them. You'll eat them all. Okay, now let's go right to the prune one right over here.
Almost forgot about the star player right there, man.
The prune has always been like again, Eastern European. How do you make the prune like jam on the inside.
Well, the prune is what we like to consider like a sweet prune butter. So you're going to see, look at the color of that. Look how dark those prunes we use are. Again, when you bite into it, a lot of people are a little scared at first of prune, but don't be, because this is one of our #1 sellers. Very traditional. Again, you're going to get that little sweetness of the prune with the butter cream cheese dough, the flakiness, the perfect ratio of filling to pastry, Alberti. So,
you know, again, that homemade feeling, that taste that you really can't find anywhere else, the way that it's packaged, the way that it's delivered, and that it comes to your door. Today, to be able to get that customer top rated experience for $20, whether it's for, you know, a birthday, a celebration, an anniversary, or maybe you're thinking about Easter, right? Because I remember the very first time that we presented these, it was like for Easter.
Yes, very good.
And
very
you know,
good
like, so
Easter.
you sit there and you're like, you know, what do I serve for the dessert table? This is it. Color, that delicious pastry that truly is different than any other pastry that I've ever had. Now listen, later on in the show, we've got authentic gourmet, right? We've got croissants from France.
Yes.
They are not like this, right? They are different. That's a completely different experience. This pastry is made with what? You said cream cheese?
Cream cheese and butter, yep. And again, we're making the dough from scratch. It's family owned and operated. So we're doing everything hands-on still. My mom, my dad, my brother, we're all still in the business, along with our amazing bakers and packers out there. And so we can control everything. You know, we're doing the quality control from start to finish, making the dough from scratch, handing it over to our amazing bakers, rolling it out with a wooden rolling pin. We hand fill each and every one of these.
Wow.
Alberti.
Now listen,
Hand-filled.
last time that we saw this on air was November.
Yeah.
Right,
it was.
really. Last time we saw this on air was November. Today, we're at February, what, 19th?
Crazy.
I think today's the 19th. If you want to try these, it might be the last time that you're going to see this before Easter. Now is your chance to check out of your shopping cart and try it for yourself, especially customer top rated.
Hey, how are you?
Julia witnessed me pull these right out of the box and eat them backstage.
Okay, yeah.
Like without even like blinking an eye, he's like, "Ooh, Kiffles."
Yeah,
They dig right in.
Yeah,
They
it
go
sure
down
did.
so easy.
because
right?
it was
I
like
mean,
when
they're
I was a kid, we used to have these. Like my
Oh, did
aunts,
you?
yeah, my aunts make these.
What's this one?
the raspberry.
Raspberry.
Yep.
Raspberry apricot. Which one?
I mean, apricot's my favorite.
Okay, apricot it is.
Remember, they're both delicious,
super
but you can't
traditional.
go wrong with any of them. Apricot's amazing. And it's
real
like I said, it's
flaky.
like, flaky, right?
I should not have put on lip gloss right before I came out here. Now it's all stuck
You'll
to
be
my
bringing
lips.
that with you, yeah?
Oh my gosh.
Good, right?
Oh, the apricot is so bright.
Right? And you taste the actual apricots,
Yes,
too.
I love the texture. And I heard cream cheese dough, and I was like, okay,
Game.
But isn't it
that's
creamy?
really good.
When
Thank
it
you,
melts
thank
in
you.
your mouth, it's
It melts
so
in your mouth.
creamy. Listen, now's your chance to check out of your shopping cart before they're completely gone. M91225 is your item number. Nick Kochiolek,
Yes,
always a
sir.
pleasure to have
Thank
you in
you.
the show.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much for
Appreciate
being
it,
here.
everyone. Thank you.
All right, so listen, continue checking out of your shopping cart. But right now, guess what it's time for? It's time for a one-time only price. Another one from Rastelli's.
Look, we only have an